All right, what's going on, guys? My name is Divik, and welcome back into another episode of Paleo News. Oh my goodness, this weekend has actually been crazy for Paleo Ark. Unfortunately, the Paleo post was delayed by 24 hours, so we ended up getting it on Sunday rather than Saturday. So unfortunately, I ended up getting the Monday release. So several things. First of all, we got a lovely animation of the new Evo Giga made by this is a animation for the Giga when they look like they're enraged. So this was made by this is an idle animation that plays. It was made by Faye with sound work by Mordekaiser, which will be coming out with crossplay, which we're going to get into that at a little bit here. So also over the weekend, a couple of things did the big update that pushed out with Vanilla Ark did break a couple of things, and Paleo Ark was one of those things, and because of it, Paleo Post had to be delayed by 24 hours, but thankfully we did get the animation for Giga, but also this lovely new look at Cryptocolitis. It was completely remade. Rebecca Dark Edge TV, shout out to her for the new and improved Cryptocolitis. Loki did the texture work, and both of these incredibly talented and good people who did the Cryptocolitis saddle. Lapis Lazuli helped rig it, Nimwit for the animation, and Mordekaiser for the sounds, which you'll be hearing soon enough. We felt Cryptocolitis was lacking the same level of love and care that the Giga and Rex had received. So it was in our best interest to remake its model and textures from the ground up. I'll show more of the saddle tomorrow. We'll see that in a little bit. And yeah, so fast forward to today, Paleo Post issue number 2 for May of 2024. So let's get into it. Welcome to issue 2 of the Paleo Post, where I update you all on the things you may or may not know about Paleo Ark on Ark Survival Ascended. So first of all, let's get into it. Y'all, get ready, get happy, get cheers, drop a like for this one. Paleo Ark Evolution is releasing on consoles this week. As I am typing this, that being Depths, I am submitting a finalized console build for the Rex and Giga to CurseForge right this instant. So all we gotta do now is wait for CurseForge to approve it, which takes a day or a couple. According to their Discord, they have quite a backlog of mod approvals to go through, so it may be a bit. As soon as I get word that it's approved, I will announce it. Paleo Ark Evolution Apex Predators configs settings menu. This will come a later date this summer. Will allow you guys to have more options like enabling/disabling converting vanilla dinos to evos and evos back to their vanilla dinos. Why you would want to do that, I have no idea. We need an in-game menu that you can bring up with a command for console players to configure their single-player games. Really wish there was a way for them to edit their own INI files, but on console, but I digress. Other features coming to Paleo Ark Evolution Apex Predators. Once again, more attacks for Evo, Rex, and Giga. Visual changes to Giga during rage, including glowing eyes, red emissives like Archcondition's Acro on the head and torso, and new idle animation where he's growling and snarling, which is the one that we saw, which is one that I showed off just a little bit on screen. I'll go ahead and show that again right now. And also, Tarbosaurus is coming to Scorched Earth, and this will come with fixing why Evo Rexes weren't spawning on Scorched. This is a slightly smaller Rex variant with some differences, including blunter brow horns and some tasteful spines and quills running down the neck and tail, and a new color pattern. Evo Rex 2.0 with updated textures, patterns, proportional adjustments, and a new saddle. And also, this is other important things here. Expect no more PC first, then console releases going forward. We did it to safeguard ourselves, as it is our first time pushing out a mod on ASA and figuring out the systems we need in place. So we're good to go. Or now we're good to go, excuse me. Next thing is to release Cryptocolitis and Obelisk Squid, and that'll be in June after the center launches. So any day after the 4th. I'm gonna guess maybe the 7th. I'm gonna push it and say that maybe the 6th to 8th, maybe. That's my guess. That's my theory. I could be wrong there, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. Cool. Paleo Ark Ascension, when? Ascension is our mod that adds variants, mini-bosses, and other cosmetic things, but it's on hold until we get the configs menu up and running. That'll be some point in the near future. I hope soon. I hope so soon. Or I hope soon, excuse me again. As I miss them as much as you all do with a broken heart. Progress tracker update. Now check out what's new. More progress made on the Bronto and Parasaur now. So again, like before, let's go ahead and swap our styles over to recording my screen. So let's go. All right, welcome back in. So like before, we're now swapping up to the to now screen recording. So let's just jump right in. Okay, so as you can see here, Ankylosaurus is now being textured. Araneomorphus is being sculpted. Brontosaurus is being sculpted. Gallimimus is in model blackout. Megalodon is being sculpted. Parasaurolophus sculpted. Bronto sculpted. Smilodon sculpting. Mosasaurus, the rigging is done, but we're working on dev kit setup. Megaloceros is in the rigging phase. It's a work in progress. But if you don't know what any of this stuff is, you can go ahead and watch my previous video, where with this whole thing in the thumbnail, and I explain completely what all this stuff is. But if you look right over here to the right with the key, and then use that as a guide, as you would, to understand the rest of this, and this is true for every single creature that is in part of EVO, the EVO mod, EVO Plus species, all that stuff. So all the creatures that are being made by the Paleo Ark team, the progress is all right here, and this is just so everyone can stop asking about progress updates and whatnot. You can just click on this and see the progress yourself. But yeah, so a few updates here. Quetzalcoatlus concept is done, but that's about it. Terrorbird with model blackout for it is done, so that should be coming out into the public eye here probably soon, the next couple weeks, I would imagine. Smilodon sculpting, as I said. But yeah, super cool stuff. But again, if you do not understand what the heck any of this stuff is, go ahead and watch the last Paleo News video. I explain it all there. But let's go ahead and jump right back into the normal video, and we'll continue on with the model showcase of all the new stuff. So let's go. Alright, now that we've returned to the normal format, let's just jump right into the rest of the news here, shall we? Okay, so we have finally a new lineup image that has now been updated, and you'll be spotting some newcomers in the form of the Evo Bronto, Evo Parasaur, Evo Megaloceros, Evo Megalodon, Evo Elasmosaurus, and also another look at Mosasaurus. So let's get right into it. So Evo Bronto and Evo Para have started. Bronto's model is actually the Dino Hoarders TLC Bronto that Pod Creature lended us to use, and Clay is busy working on its proportions and musculature. And as you can see in the Bronto image here, this boy is huge. It is humongous. Now, we actually got an early, I might pop it on screen, but we did get an early teaser of what this thing was going to be, with a couple of emojis that hinted at it being a Thunder Lizard. So Thunder Lizard being the Bronto's name translation dealio deal. So that guy is amazing, super cool. I'm actually very hyped about this. I had a feeling these guys were gonna work on Bronto. I just wasn't sure if and when that was going to be, because I did hear a long time ago that there was going to be a crossover with Dino Hoarders TLC, and I'm guessing this is the start of that, if I had to wager a guess. So, that's Bronto. Let me know what you guys think of Bronto in the comment section below. But hey, Evo Parasaur. We've known about this guy for a long time, but Para is being worked on by both Clay and Dark Edge TV. Our Para is going to be a later game upgraded version of this animal, with Corythosaurus being introduced to fill in the original Vanilla Parasaur's role. So Corythosaurus, who we have no looks at, will be basically in place of the Vanilla Parasaur, whereas this advanced one will be a a much stronger variant of that creature. And also, one thing I love already about this thing, without even really gushing about it all that much, is that it's on 4 legs. Hadrosaurs should be on 4 legs. The fact that Vanilla Iguanodon is the only one that is on 4 legs is criminal. But this is fantastic. I love what they're doing with this thing already. And it is so good. So good. So, and also now we have Cryptocleitis 2.0 with its new saddle. Again, I broke it down in the first portion before we broke down the progress tracker, but hey, we got some up-close looks at it with all the nice colors and whatnot. It looks amazing. Shout out to everyone who worked on this thing. Evo Mosasaurus, the default pattern the pattern was made by the skin artist Cryptic Spire. Really good stuff. And we also now have a new saddle made by our very own Dark Edge TV and Loki, which was made completely from scratch due to the fact that the Evo Rex got some new texturing, and obviously it changed a bunch. So obviously we had to make a new saddle for it to fit with the new textures and model changes and whatnot that were made. And we have another shot of it. And here we also have a shot of the first version along with the second version. The first version being the one that's further forward, and then the new version being the one that's further back. You can see that nice progress there. Also, Lita Mahadi and Imperasaurus progress. I'm so glad I know how to say that name right, by the way. But super cool. Last I remembered that Lito's model was done. I don't know if they're doing new things with it, or if they're adding even more textures to it. But last I heard that the model progress was done. So I don't know if that's the same, but I'm going to assume so. If not, Deps and Co will let me know. And again, like always, I will pin their comment, and you can see another lovely forward-facing look of both Impero and Lita Mahadi. Now, I'm not sure if there's audio here while I'm recording with my voice here, but we do have 2 new looks of the obelisk squid that was made completely remade all over again, by the way, completely from scratch by Faye. And the emissives will flow down the body vertically instead of horizontally, and I'll have those 2 videos playing on screen for you guys there. But super cool. I love this. It's so great. So hey guys, Paleo Ark Evolution is coming next week, or this coming week, or at some point this week. Get hyped. Get happy. I know you guys have been anxious. I know you guys have been chomping at the bit, asking me, hey, when's it coming? And there were some doubts. I know that much for a fact. But I'm so glad to finally report that Paleo Ark is finally coming at some point this week. If I had to wager a guess, I'd maybe guess Wednesday, Thursday? I don't know. But Deps did say that they were going to need Curse Forge was going to need a couple of days, because there is a backlog. Because like I said in the first portion, a lot of mods were broken by the big update that was made. That also added Ceratosaurus into the base game, along with Terrafish. I'm forgetting what the name is off the top of my head, but I'll pop a picture on screen. Zafactinus, that's what it was. Zafactinus has now been added with more creatures coming in. If I'm just going to chime in about that right quick, this is super cool. Come to find out, if you didn't watch Rebecca's video, Garuga has full control. Wildcard is working directly with him on stat changes and whatnot that will be happening to all the creatures, and they're not going to get super nerfed. if anything. And Ceratosaurus, as far as my understanding, did get a buff, if anything, to the whole blood healing ability that it has, to where you don't need multiple. So that was a thing that was added, and I believe it may get added to the modded version as well. And also, I can say too, it is recommended to keep the mod downloaded onto your server. So keep the Zafactinus mod downloaded, keep the Ceratosaurus mod downloaded. If you do not want to lose the modded your creatures, because I have mutated Ceratosaurus, so I'm definitely going to keep those mods downloaded on my servers, that's for sure. But that's all I have for this video. Oh my gosh, you guys get hyped. I know you guys are going to be super excited to hear this news. But let me know in the comment section below. Are you excited? What do you think of the new additions, Bronto and Parasaur? I love them. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Oh, this is going to be great.